y'all? Welcome back to the Sunshine Way. I am your lovely host Kaya, and welcome back to my channel where we become better teachers, better dancers, and live a life of light and let our light shine. So I know y'all feel me, but in today's video we're going to be talking about why you shouldn't quit teaching just yet. Okay, I give you 3 jam-packed reasons of why you shouldn't leave teaching, leave the field of educating others just yet. So if that's something that you would like to stay tuned, if you're thinking about quitting, if you ever thought about thinking about quitting, if you're thinking about leaving your current school or you're leaving your current content, if you thinking about switching your career, then this is the video for you. Okay, this is your sign. So watch the video, then make up your mind after the video. Before we get into the video really quick, I'm going to talk really fast. I'm going to do a plug. If you look at my lips, y'all see they're shiny, right? Okay, I'm gonna do a plug for Serenity Beauty Bar. That is my daughter's cosmetic and beauty line. She sells lip gloss, she sells lip scrubs, and then she also sells these beautiful charm bracelets. If you was to get a charm bracelet like this, because it has 3 charms on it, it will only cost you $5, y'all. Support her. She's a young entrepreneur. She's 12 years old, and she has the desire and the heart to run her own business and beauty line and company. What doesn't make a woman or a girl, little or big, old or young, feel important by having a piece of nice jewelry to accessorize their arm, or to have something to either clear up, their lips, the dead skin on their lips, and to nurture their lips, or to, keep your lips popping and shining and popping. Okay, let's get into this video. I will do a little scroll of the website so y'all can see it, but like I said, the website will be linked down below. Please check out Serenity Beauty Bar. So the first reason to why you should put a pause and you shouldn't quit just yet is, 1, it is your passion, it is your calling. Like, God calls you and was like, hey, you need to be teaching, okay? You love the kids, or you're very versed and you very knowledgeable about this level of content. You need to be teaching. If you had any type of sign, sure sign that you needed to be in the education field, and that could be teaching dance, that could be teaching music, that could be teaching or coaching volleyball, that could be teaching content area, math, science, social studies, it could be teaching any type of related arts, PE teacher, or whatever case may be. But God gave you that sign. God gave you that confirmation of this is where you need to be. Then just think about it. Just sit there and think about that, right? Because God doesn't give us callings and he doesn't give us passions for nothing. Now, right along with that, I want to say, sometimes he does put us in a certain season and in a certain position for a certain reason. So, if God hasn't gave you to, like, honey, it's time to leave. Like, you gotta go. Your season is up. If he hasn't gave you that for sure sign, do not leave, because what you don't want to do is jump the gun, because it might be for you to move on and be an accountant, or move on and go tour with somebody to be singing, right? That might be the next season in your life. But if you jump the gun 6 months, a year, 2 years before it's time, then you're going to ruin your next season, right? You can mess up your next season. And I don't want us to do that, because we often do that in life. Like, we're jumping the gun, like, oh, I got to do this. Oh, this is my path. And y'all, I'm preaching to the choir, because I do that all the time. But if you haven't got that, if you got a for sure sign that you needed to be in the field of instructing or teaching, right? And you haven't got the for sure sign to go, then don't leave just quite yet, because there's a reason why you're here. There's a reason why you're in this season, okay? Definitely keep that in mind when I go to my second point, because my second point goes, they're kind of like contradicting to each other, but at the same time, they really not. So my second one is, if you have not tried a different school, a different grade level, or a different content. So if you've been in middle school the whole entire time you've been teaching, how do you not know you're meant to do elementary or meant to do high school, right? You know what I'm saying? So you haven't went out and branched to, oh, let me try teaching third graders, right? Because maybe I'm better fit for third graders than I am for ninth graders. You get what I'm saying? So if you haven't ventured out and tried a different grade level, a different age group, or maybe you're meant to teach adults, okay? So go to the community college, or go to a center that teaches adults certain life skills or something like that. So venture out and teach a different age groups, right? Or you haven't tried to venture out and teach different levels of like content, right? Different levels of content, because 6th grade social studies is way different than 11th grade history, right? So maybe you need to switch content, right? So don't leave the field quite yet. Or maybe your passion is playing guitar, right? But right now you're teaching 7th grade social studies, right? You might need to take your passion for playing guitar and take it to the next level to teaching other students how to play guitar in different age levels, right? Start your own guitaring lesson business, right? That might be your next venture. Another thing is like trying out different areas, different schools within your area, because I know like one side of the county is totally different than another side of the county. So maybe you need to go to the other side of the county and try them out, because they might be a better fit for you. Or even if it's a high school right here and then 10 miles down the road is another high school, that other high school might be a better environment for you. So like I said, trying different grade levels, whether they're switching from elementary to adults, or whether it is trying a different level of content, switching from social studies to music, or switching from science to English, whatever the case may be, or dance to PE, whatever the case may be, music theater to social studies. Try switching a different content before you leave. Try switching a different grade level before you leave. And last but not least, try switch a different environment before you leave the field totally, because it could be your environment that is affecting how you look at your profession, how you look at your calling, your passion, right? All those things play a factor. And why I say it contradicts the first one is because the first one is like, you either gonna stay or you're gonna leave, right? Based off whatever God tell you. And that is very true. But to help you not jump the gun, like I was saying, and just like, oh, I'm just going to leave, try those things before, you know what I mean? So that if you do choose to leave the field, you can say like, oh, I tried this, I tried this, I tried that, I tried that, right? So, and all these things did not work for me. You know what I mean? So try all those things before you bounce, okay? Before you bounce. Don't just bounce. Another thing, or the last thing, so I had 3 things. The first thing was God's calling, and it being your passion, your desire, and stuff like that. The second one is checking out different avenues, different contents, different grade levels, different ages, different environments before you leave. And last but not least, and it's not the most important, because I'm sure we can all sit here and ramble on about all the cons that comes with teaching. It's sometimes degrading, it's sometimes difficult, sometimes it's unbearable, sometimes it's like, bro, like how you expect me to do that level of stuff and I've never been trained on it? Or how can you expect for me to get this whole to-do list done and also teach 4 blocks of kids? Like, Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So there's so many cons, unsupportive administration, all these type of things that I've heard several different teachers say. And I'm not just talking about one teacher, one school, or anything, because I've been around, okay, and I've talked to other teachers through different YouTubers, different people that I went to college with that's teachers now. I've talked to many different people, and there's so many different levels of cons that come with teaching. And I'm not going to sit here and fake like it's not, because it is. But the last but not least thing, before you leave the field, okay, I want you to make a pros and cons list. Now, I don't want you to sit here and just go off like you just feeling stressed up in your chest and like, blah, 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 blah. Don't do that. But sit down and really think about, like, how is it benefiting you? And not only benefiting you, but how is it benefiting those that you're like teaching or that you're surrounding yourself with, right? What are the benefits of those versus the cons that come with that, right? Now, if your cons have anything to do with the students or the teachers or the staff or the administration, then you might need to change your environment. You might need to change your school. If the cons got something to do with the content that you teach, or like you just not feeling desired and stuff like that, then you might need to switch the content. Or you might just need to write that list and then talk to God and say, listen, this is where I'm at. What do I do? And he'll definitely come to you and help you out. So we have made it to the end of this video. As y'all know, when I do a video that's a list, I like to go through it really quick just to make sure that you didn't miss anything. So the first thing was it being your calling, your passion, and God told you to stay but hasn't told you to leave. The second thing is switching your content, your age level, your the group, or switching your environment. And the third thing is, before you decide to bounce, make sure you make a pro and con list and really think about the effects on your life and what you're doing and what's being poured back into you and all that type of stuff. Really, really evaluate that stuff and really evaluate like how you feel on hard days and how you feel on good days, because regardless of what content or level or job that you go to, there is going to be pros and cons, and there's going to be really good days and there's going to be really, really bad days, and really days that you want to say bye and some days you want to say hey. So please take all that into consideration. But yeah, once again, please look in the description box below, because I will have the link to Serenity Beauty Bar products, and let me know if y'all check it out and y'all like it. Please comment down anything below that y'all think that people should check out before they decide to leave the field of teaching or instructing. Just let me know. Let me know if you think so, and let me know what you think about the ones that I listed here today. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and make sure you tap that notification bell so you can be notified every time your girl upload. And remember, be humble, be inspiring, be kind, y'all, and don't forget to shine. I see y'all on the next one. Peace. Bye.